all excited for your new school?
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be fun. You'll make a lot of new friends, meet a lot of new people.
Hi, I'm Mr. Hernandez. Welcome
Nice
to
to
Santa
meet
Fe
you.
Junior High. How you doing? How you doing? So I've got the honor to give you all a tour of the campus that y'all will be attending soon. So I understand you're in 6th grade.
Yes, sir.
Mason, and you are in 8th grade, Miss Kylie.
Yes, sir.
And Mom, you are Miss
Whitney.
Whitney. All right, nice to meet you. All right, so let's go ahead and take this is the main entrance. We'll start the tour in a bit. This is our main entrance. This is where if you are a car rider, you'll be dropped off in the front of the school, walk in through here. If you are a bus rider, you'll go ahead and drop off. The buses will drop you off in that bus lane. There's another entrance over there. So that's the way you would start your day normally. And right now we'll show you the process of what we do every day as we enter the school. All right, come on down with me. So as you enter these main doors, you'll notice that we have a couple entrances. We also have metal detectors at each entrance. This is part of our safety initiatives here at Santa Fe ISD. We come in through here. You'll learn the process, and we'll go over it briefly. Just understand what metal we have. You're always greeted with our. We're always greeted.
I have a cell phone. And
We're always greeted by Mr. Monty, our security officer.
Set off the metal detector. Needs to go into
You make sure you come in through the school just as we normally do. So we do that every day as part of our safety initiatives here at Santa Fe ISD. This is the main hall. Every day you'll come in through, and as you start getting your process, you'll realize what sets off the alarm and what does not. And you get used to how you get through on a normal daily basis. This is our main office. We'll walk through there at the end, but right now we're going to go ahead and make our way to our main hall, since we'll start our 6th grade entrance with Mr. Mason so we can give him an idea of where he's going to go. Come on, Mr. Mason, Miss Whitney, and Miss Kylie, come on down. Okay, so our 6th grade hall is all the way down here. It's 2 separate halls of your main core classes, and in our 6th grade hallway, you'll have your main core would be your RLA, your social studies, your science, and your math. And then along with the other 3 periods, you can choose electives, and we'll go into all those as we visit other classes throughout the hall. Here's our 6th grade restroom. This is where our 6th graders go to the restroom when they need to. This is where only 6th graders are here to have them integrate with other groups as big. So we'll go down to our 6th grade A hall. This is where we'll walk all the way down and show you what's available for you guys. Our 6th grade A hall consists, on this side, will consist of science, Miss Wickenhofer and Miss Roller. Okay, and then our other side on this side would be, no, they're on the other side. This is just our our science. We also have keyboarding, which is mandatory for our 6th graders. Okay, so you'll be that. I'm one of the keyboarding teachers along with Coach Harvey, Coach Scalise, Mrs. O'Brien. And then we also have our life skills, which is another part of our SPED department, where our kids are teaching skills so that way they can function and do everything throughout as they get older. Okay, so this long hallway, we don't exit out through those doors, but our science classes are all right there for you on the 6th grade. Okay, come on down. We'll go down to the other side so we can see what else is available for you guys. All right, and here will be 6th grade B hall. This is where you'll get a chance to have your math classes, your social studies classes, and your RLA classes. Okay, Miss Kinsey's one of our math teachers, along with Miss Stamey, who's just down the hall, and Miss Johansson are in the middle. And then we have social studies, which is Miss Nonamaker now, and Miss Wagner. Miss Wagner is one of our newer social studies teachers as well. As we keep walking down, you'll see that we have our other math teacher, which is Miss Stamey, and then we get to our RLA, which is our Reading and Language Arts, which is these 3 main classes. This is Miss Manry, that's Miss Gentry, and Miss Flisowski. They do a real good job planning and taking care of y'all so that we all are comprehending what you're doing to prepare y'all for your STAR exams and making sure y'all are ready to take those tests when it comes to it in the spring. Do you have any questions on STAR or anything like that? No. Alrighty. All right, let's make our way back down 6th grade B hall. And You can see Miss Johansson's in there working on math. And the teachers that take a lot of time, they also have, our teachers have at their regular conference, they also have a not a planning, but a congregating time where they actually work together and plan accordingly to make sure that everybody's in the same unit and everybody's aligned, making sure grades are put in and taken care of, just so that way, even if a teacher's not in the same, or students not in the same teacher, they're always making sure they are aligned academically and following all the grades. Okay. Okay, we'll make our way down. This is our 7th grade hall. Obviously, we're not in 7th grade classes, but this part of 7th grade deals with social studies and math, and those teachers are in this area. What we are going to do is walk out to the main outside area, which leads to our athletic facility for PE, athletics, and pre-athletics. And I'll go into details as far as those, because that affects you if you want to do 6th grade. Okay, so let's go head out to the gym, show you the process. We have to go outside to get to the gymnasium. Okay, and on a rainy day, if anything like this, this pathway obviously will still be open, but we want you to go through the 6th grade hall like you normally do, and you will be covered in the awnings. That way you're not too wet as you get to class. We'll still find activities for you to do in the gym, and we won't just come out in the rain like some people do. So another thing, if you've noticed, as secure the facility was when we came in, we obviously went through metal detectors. Every entrance to the building is badge monitored, so nobody can enter the building without a badge. So I want to emphasize that as far as safety when it comes to teachers and staff members are all badged to get in the facility. We wouldn't be able to get in at all unless somebody had a badge and be able to get in. Okay? Same thing goes for the outside entrances, of course. So we come in, we can walk through here. This is our main entrance to the gymnasium. This one lead to, the girls usually go through there, the boys go through here, but in this case we'll go ahead and I'll lead you all this way so y'all can see what we have for you. This is our main gym. This is where our athletics has volleyball games, basketball games, of course all their practices. This is where we have our pep rallies and get the students involved in support of our athletic and our fine arts, our with band and cheer. We have all that in here, and we get our students, faculty, even sometimes parents overly involved to try to get more pride and a lot of sustainability with what we've tried to pull off at our campus. So we really do like to spend time here when we can. In our athletic facilities for classes for 6th grade, so we have pre-athletics for you. So that would be for you to prepare for athletic. We don't have any sports for 6th graders, but you begin eligible to play in 7th grade. So if you wanted to do football or basketball, cross country, track, tennis, those are offered when you're a 7th grader and on. So 6th grade is more about strength and conditioning, preparing you for that if you wanted to do that. Or you could do a regular PE class, which is more activity based and fun and games, and yeah, we're going to get some activity, but it's not necessarily structured to prepare you for that. It's about getting you to have some activity and being able to live an active lifestyle. So that would be up to you. That's in 6th grade. And then obviously when you go to 7th grade, you can stay in PE or you can go to athletics. And then we have 2 athletic classes, which would be regular athletics, football athletics, and then a non-football. You can choose either one. If you were going to play football, we would want you in the football one because we have a little bit more time to do things in that. And if you're a non-football, it's structured in a sense where you already start preparing for strength and conditioning and building up muscle faster than the guys that are doing football because they're obviously in season for 10 weeks. And then for our girls in our PE athletic department, we have dance, we have intro to dance, and then we have prep for our tribal bells, which intro to step, I believe. And then we also have regular strength and conditioning for the girls, and we have athletics in 7th grade and 8th grade. So those are some of the things that you can do once you're planning to do. We also have cheer and cheer prep. Cheer is for if you've already made the cheer team, you have that cheer class, and if you're going to prepare to get into it, whether you're in 6th or 7th grade, you can get in cheer prep, which is learning to prepare yourself to try out and hopefully make the team. So that'd be an option for you if you wanted to do that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll make our way back that way, back to the main campus, so we can get to see your 8th grade hall and see what you would be expected to go to. So let's head back. So now as we come back into our 7th grade hall, we're not going to go to 7th grade A or B because you all won't be in that involved yet, at least not till next year, but by then you'll be accustomed to everything. So now we'll head back through this middle hall, and this will lead to our main 8th grade hall. Okay? This will be for you, Miss Kylie.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so our main 8th grade hall, this is our main 7th and 8th grade restroom. This is where they go, and we don't have the 6th graders here. We're trying to alleviate the amount of people that are in one certain area. So let's go ahead and walk down this way. You can see some students walking to class, but we have Mr. DeWillis, which is one of our 8th grade classes, social studies. Miss Lopez is another social studies teacher, and Miss Franklin, which we'll go into, is other classes that we do have. When we go into Kate, our career and technology education, we have added some for you all as an 8th grader. You'll be able to take some Kate career and technology classes to further your education and maybe career, what you ever want to do in the future, which we offer a good amount. And I'll go talk to them because we got a couple more classes that we can go. But here's math, which is Ms. Neighbor. She's one of our math teachers. We also have Ms. Honings, who's our algebra teacher. So if you are able to handle algebra and take care of that, you'll be able to advance yourself, prepare yourself to get high school credit, and you don't have to take that in high school.
Yes, sir.
That'll be a good thing for you. Miss Andrews is one of our other social studies teachers as well. And let's go down. Miss Hefner is another social studies teacher. She's one of our better teachers, and she gets really involved with the kids and does a lot of stuff for them. So it's a good opportunity for you to get to know her. Maybe you'll get to know her a little bit more if we get you in her class. Alrighty. Then Miss Honing, like I said, is our algebra teacher. So she'd be able to, if you want to advance in algebra and get some extra, maybe your early high school credit, you can do that. Okay.
Okay.
Come on down, and then we have a couple more. Our ELA for 8th grade is a couple teachers. We have Miss Couch. Miss Couch is one of our great ones that does a lot of good job getting the kids actually reading and processing what they need to do. Okay. Last one, we'll just look at it real quick, is Miss Garza. Miss Garza is one of our digital media teachers. So what I wanted to talk to y'all about was our CATE program. So we were able to add a couple of different things with the CATE programs in recent years, and I think that's where it's beneficial to you guys if you want to advance in your future careers, or at least have an idea of it. We can walk this way. So we have digital media, which is Miss Garza, which would be with cameras, digital media, audio, digital production, and that's a really good stepping stone to where a lot of the world is going with digital production and whatnot. As we go down the hall, there's another set of CATE teachers. We passed Miss Franklin, which teaches human services, which can anywhere be from customer service, food service, culinary. It's an intro to what they offer more at the high school. So you're able to see more of the CATE classes that you'll get in the next few years, and then you'll be like, oh, I want to take culinary, or I want to take cosmetology or anything like that. If you want to do nails, hair, also if you want to do welding, things like that, that's also available for you at the high school. Not here, but eventually you get that opportunity when you get there. So that's a good thing you can do. And one of the other things that 8th graders will take is general employability, which is where you are learning the basics of understanding of getting out employment, how to be a proper employee, learning different things that would help you be a better employee wherever you are working. And those are good things for you to have. Coach Pomas teaches money matters and keyboarding as well, but the money matters is a good intro into financial responsibility, and that's something that you will learn over time. But if you get an early comprehension of it, that might help you in the long run. So let's keep walking down, and we'll head a little bit more to see our general employability teachers. It's Miss Schoen and Miss Schoen, mother and daughter, but they do a really good job teaching that, and we look forward to having them here longer. And lastly, one of our last CTs, one of our newest ones, which a lot of students are really excited about, it's floral design. And let's see if we can peek in and see if Miss Ott's here. We can see some of her work a little bit. So if you come in real quick, she's not here right now, but some of her floral design that they get to do as a class is they're currently working with paper flowers and learning the steps and the tools of what they'll be using. But the flowers that they're using on paper are part of that, and they make a good idea of what y'all are be doing. Eventually they will be working with real flowers and real floral design to create bouquets, corsages, little things like that that can be used in the future if you wanted to take that route. So that'd be a good thing for you to do if you're in 8th grade. All right, let's go head down the main hall and we'll see where we can go. Okay, as we walk down this hall, you'll see this is the cafeteria. This is where y'all will have lunch, breakfast. Breakfast is available every day at 7:15 to about 7:45. And then lunches, depending on what lunch you have, you get to sit with your class. You can get lunch through the lunch line. There's programs where lunch is about $2.50. If you need to get discounted lunch, if you have that, you can get that available. We also have a snack bar that has a variety of different foods, slushes, drinks that y'all can take part of. Once y'all set your lunch account set up, you can pretty much, you scan your badge and you just take it right out of your account. So you get a little freedom with your lunches. Just be careful because they do get pretty good, and then y'all do spend a little bit more. So as we keep walking down, we're going to head down this way, see a little bit of our dance and fine arts department. Let's start with Miss Jones real quick. If you're into acting, musicals, it gives you an opportunity to try to get that out of you performance-wise. This is Miss Jones. She's she's our theater arts teacher. She does a production, two or three productions every year. Two, but I also count UIL for you because that's good. Yeah, I say UIL, they do an excellent job with their one-act play. This is their black box theater. You can get a little view of it. This is where a lot of students are preparing for. What are you preparing for next right now?
We are doing our fall show, the Phantom Folder.
Oh, and awesome. So they're getting ready to do their fall show. Alrighty. And then if you come back this way, we have one of our dance rooms where we do intro to dance and intro to step. This is a full-on size dance room that dance and preparation students get to take advantage of. Okay? All right, let's walk down. We'll introduce you to the other part of the dance room, which is Miss Davenport. So this is Miss Davenport. Miss Davenport is one of our dance teachers, and she's also one of the assistant dance teachers at the high school. This is where she takes intro to dance and intro to step.
Drill.
Intro to drill. Intro to drill. So that's where they prepare for tribal bells and with the opportunity to try out for that once they get to high school. All right, as we walk down here, you'll see we have this set up for our Veterans Day. We do an community outreach with our community to invite their veterans here on Veterans Day. We have a big assembly for them on Monday, and we take part in that by presenting the colors. Our band takes part of it, playing all the marches for every branch of military. We'll go down. This is one of our last hallways. This is one of the elective hallways, and our 8th grade science hall. So we'll go into it. Then we'll go take a little view in the library in just a bit, and also in the main office. That way y'all can see exactly what's going on. All right. So, do you like science?
Sure.
All right. So science will be here with a couple of our different teachers, and we talked about fine arts already. This is also one of our choir rooms and also our band hall. Okay, so Miss Runnels is one of our science teachers here, 8th grade science. All right, and we keep coming in. Here's another science teacher. This is our art teacher. We also have art 1, art 2. This is Miss Brinkerhoff's room, and then Miss Case is another art teacher where they advance certain things as far as learning to do more pastels, shading. There's a good example of all the artwork that they've been doing. And here's our choir room. Mr. Jones is our choir. He's also the high school choir director, so he spends time here and at the high school preparing those. He builds a good relationship with the students here as they move up to the high school. Okay. And Miss Norvell is our other 8th grade science teacher. And Coach Plight and Dr. O'Brien, who in our Kate classes also offer computer science, and that's where they start working on coding and different things. If you're really into gaming and stuff, it gives you an opportunity to learn how to create games. And then we also have another science teacher, Miss Lorkovic, who is to lunch right now, but this is the other science for the 8th grade. So the 8th grade science is on this side. Lastly, as a former band member myself, this is our band hall. You can come in here real quick. Mr. Cassidy does an amazing job. Our last year, our band won sweepstakes in performance and concert and sight reading. You get to learn this in 6th grade as you're just coming in. If you did play an instrument before, Miss Kylie, you can come in, they can try you out and see which band you fall in if you are doing that. If you want to learn an instrument, 6th grade beginner band is where you start. And then you go to figure out whether you're a concert band or symphonic band after that. And that's where it leads y'all to what y'all are doing. Alrighty, let's head on back down the hall. Alright, let's head to the library so you can see what the librarian has planned for you guys on days that you would use it in the classroom. Y'all would have library days. You get to check out books. You get to have different activities during lunch that the librarian has for you guys that y'all can interact with STEM, Lego building, music. You want a quiet time to read instead of getting out of the lunch hall, you can do that too. Those are opportunities that you can take advantage of during lunch and utilize the library for the most easy outcome for you guys. Okay. As we come in, all right, come on in. This is our library. We're gonna just go like this and go right. So our library students are enjoying their lunchtime. They're enjoying play different games. Okay, come on in this way. Let's come this way, guys. Okay, this is also a little social hour for our students to take a break from lunch, and they get to interact with other students in a quieter setting, and they get to have fun. Hi, and they have games. They have opportunities for building stuff. At one point, we had a big Plinko toy set up that the kids were building for a while, and they enjoyed it. Eventually, had to come down, but they did have fun with it. This just gives you an outright exit from the lunchroom. If you want to eat and then come spend some time, if you want to sit, read a board game, play a board game, read a book, you can do that.
Does the library have book fair?
They do have book fair at least twice a year. They set up in here and they give you an opportunity to purchase posters, books, candy, as like a little lottery kind of place where you get $1, you draw it, and you could get a free candy from it. But there's a lot of opportunities with books. They have young adult, some smaller, younger ones, and of course the more adult books, and then a lot of informational books that people can use. So it gives them an opportunity to see what else we have in our library. Okay, as we exit out, we're going to head to our office there. We're going to head to our office where we came through, right where we came through, just so we can go ahead and understand, so that way you can see what needs to happen here. We'll go straight to the back. Okay. All right, come on in. Let me introduce you to our counseling and guidance office. We'll come right through here. All right, so this would be the main office, and our principal's office here. Our assistant principals are here. Our principal receptionist is here, and she's more than willing to always help you when you have any questions. If you have to report any incident, this is where you would come right away. We're very open to taking care of y'all. When you need any need of anything, you can come in here and ask for help. Okay? All right, we'll go to the last one so we can introduce you to or show you to our counselor's office and our social worker's office.
Hi, Coach.
Hello. Alrighty, come on in this way. These are part of assistant principal's offices as well. This is Miss Ward. So Miss Ward would be your principal. Mason, our 6th grade principal. Kylie, yours would be Miss Hardage. So she'd be right there if you ever have to have any incident or talk to her or anything. They would be able to help you.
Yes,
So one of the other things that we do have here on campus for y'all that's beneficial is we have a very good counseling department. We have 2 counselors that you can speak with and talk with, as well as a social worker. So if there's any need or anything that you would need taken care of, you can meet with those individuals and they'll be able to help you and talk to you and help you out in any way possible. Y'all have any questions so far?
Yes, sir. So the lockers over there, do you get to use those?
So those lockers are they're not usable for students. The good thing is a lot of the books, anything that you do have to carry, are in the classroom, so you don't have to take books home. You don't have to carry a lot of books. The only thing and a lot of teachers will make you leave your stuff there. So the only thing you're really taking is maybe extra paperwork. You're not carrying anything too heavy in your backpacks. That way you have the opportunity to move freely and not be too crowded with stuff. Obviously in the beginning of the year, we're bringing a lot of supplies and stuff, but if you want to bring that, we give opportunity to bring that before the school year starts, so that way you're not having to carry it on the first day. Okay, but the lockers are not used for students. So it's just, we use them now for some storage if we need to. But it was because I think more problem was we were putting so many books and then people were having to go back and forth to put books back. So I think it became more of a solution was to just get books for every classroom and not have to worry about going to lockers every period. Do you have any questions? No?
Sorry.
Okay. All right. Yes.
So the pre-athletics, the 7th and 8th grade go there too?
No, pre-athletics will stay in the main gym that we entered and showed at. Our athletic facilities are actually across the street. So we will take our athletics boys over there. Girls will stay here, but our boys will go across the street. We have our main field house over there. It's a good question, and all of our activities are done over there. We have our weight room over there. We have our football field over there. And pretty much all the facilities that we do use are on that side for athletics. So athletics doesn't really come back over here, just the pre-athletics. Well, pre-athletics most of the time when they have to go use weight room and anything, they have to go across the street anyway. Okay. So we'll go down the main hall and I'll walk you out to the front and we'll head on out. Alrighty? All right, so that pretty much concludes the whole tour of the school. You guys are good? Do you have any questions? No? Mom, do you have any questions? Okay, so again, this is where you would enter in the morning if you go. If you're excited, let's get our hands in. Let's say, "Go Indians." Here we go. You guys are a part of us now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go Indians! All right. Have a good day, guys.